Hello everyone, welcome to Golden Lions Stadium, the home opener. Tim Stubbs along with Carl Wimper. The sun has popped out here. Could have some showers later on in the evening, but we are set for the kickoff. UAPB taking on Concordia. And Carl, the home opener is nothing like it. Don't matter who you're playing. It's good to be back here once again in Golden Lions Stadium. Here's the opening kickoff. And it's going to be taken by an up back at about the 15. Good return over the 25-30, tripped up at about the 35-yard line. And that's where the Golden Lions are going to take over. Good field position. And Carl, another season, here we go. Concordia, small college out of Alabama. We don't know a whole lot about them. There was no game film on them. So the Golden Lions do know that they like to run the option a lot. So we'll see that on their offensive side. But the Golden Lion offense struggled last week to get past the 50. They need to get some things going early and often today.
Well, one thing the Golden Lions need to do today is establish their run game. There's a big offensive line in front of quarterback Ben Anderson. The only thing the Golden Lions need to do is just run behind that big line and try to get the running game going.
So Ben Anderson, little pistol formation, handoff. Some running room for LeCrone off the right side. Then he's tripped up. He's going to be taken down just for a short gain on the play of just about a yard. So Aaron LeGrone out of Watson Chapel started last week, missed all of 2013 with that hip injury, and he's excited to be back out there.
He's a very explosive ball player. He's a very hard worker too, and really the team looks at Aaron like one of the leaders.
Handoff hit immediately. LeGrone does break one tackle. Picks up about 3 yards off the left side and stopped at about the 39. It's going to bring up third down at about 6.
Like I said, we don't know a lot about Concordia, Tim, but the Hornets, when you look up front on the defensive line, they're huge. We just got a roster momentarily, but this football team looks real big up front.
Golden Lions in their all-black home unis with their black and gold trim. Concordia, their green bottoms, white tops, white helmets. Man in motion is Hawthorne. Back to pass is Anderson. Steps up in the pocket. Got running room. A flag. It's down. He's got the first down as he runs up to about midfield at the 49 of UAPB. Enough for a first down, but a flag was thrown. It could be a hold here. And it is going to be a hold on the Golden Lions.
It's going against Big Terrence Knight, and that's one thing you don't want to do, especially on third down when you had picked up the first down. Terrence he's a sophomore out of Birmingham Community High School, rather there in Los Angeles. His cousin Tim, Andre Hall, is a rookie defensive back for the Houston Texans of the NFL. He was a 7th-round pick out of Vanderbilt.
So the hold's going to make it third down and about 15 here and negate a first down run by Anderson. Drop back to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket, rolls to his left. He's going to run it again, but he's going to be forced out of bounds close to the original line of scrimmage, and the Golden Lions are going to have to punt it away. So that holding penalty negates a first down in good field position. And that's going to bring on Dylan Nieheiser to punt it away here.
You're right, Tim. That holding penalty against Knight and the Golden Lions really killed some momentum there, because offensively the Golden Lions looked like they were getting ready to get into the rhythm and get that running game going.
So Nieheiser on to kick it away. Two men back deep. Deion Johnson, high kick of end over end, and almost like the wind caught it. And it's going to drop right at midfield, and it's going to be great field position here. As you can hear the wind out there gusting, expecting some rain to come through the area here this evening. And not sure if that affected it or not, but the wind is gusting pretty heavily out there. But good field position here for Concordia as they're going to bring that old style wing T triple option and see what that Golden Lion defense has in store for them here tonight. Horatio Kelley is the quarterback. Man in motion was Caleb Easley stepping up in the pocket, and he's going to be sacked. He is taken down back at the 44-yard line of Concordia. And on the stop there was, I believe, was that 94, Dalton Jones?
I believe it was those new uniforms, Tim. Those numbers are very difficult to read.
Jones, a sophomore defensive lineman out of Memphis, Tennessee, with the sack. A loss of about 4 on the play. So brings up second down and 14 back at Concordia's own 45. 12:22 to play first quarter, no score. Golden Lions had to punt on their opening possession. Concordia, this is their first time with the football. Second 14 here. Ratio's pass incomplete, leading it out to Caleb Easley, his running back. And Horatio Keller's pass was a little too far ahead of Ely, and that's going to bring up 3rd and long here.
Yeah, had Ely caught the football, he was staring right in the face of linebacker Kyle Walker out of Blava. A big 3rd down here for the Golden Lions defense because you want to stop them on 3rd down so your offense can get the football back.
So 3rd down and long. Let's see if the Golden Lions want to bring some heat here. Man coverage out on the edges. 3 wide receivers, now 4 for Concordia. Keller takes the snap. They'll hand it off. And breaking 1 tackle, but not able to get to about the 50 before Kyle Walker comes up on the tackle. A gain of about 6, and they're going to have to punt it away to be 4th and 9 here.
I tell you what, Kyle Walker, 5'10", about 215 pounds. Like I say, he's out of Blytheville, and where he was a starting 2-year linebacker for the Chickasaws there at Blytheville High School. But he's really been a key special team player for this Golden Lion football team. But he's broken into the starting lineup this season, and you can look for Kyle to have a fantastic year.
Back deep for the Golden Lions at about the 10 is Andre Mitchell. Awaiting the punt here. Some pressure, and it's blocked. It is blocked, and the ball's loose. The Golden Lions trying to jump on it. Doesn't really matter if Concordia does. And Concordia does. They were able to get on it about the 23, but the Golden Lions will take over. 1st and 10 at the 23, and special teams come up with a big block here on this punt.
A very big block. I missed the number who got it, Tim, and was trying to look on monitor for the replay, but that's the kind of momentum you need, especially out of your special teams, and it's putting the offense in the ideal field position down about the 23-yard line.
So the Golden Lions set to take over here, 1st and 10, and they have a golden opportunity. Out of the shotgun, they'll spread it out 3 wide. Going to throw it on 1st down. It's batted down, incomplete. Batted down by Christopher Hughes. Defensive lineman got his big paw on it. Brings up 2nd down and 10.
Well, when you look at this UAPB offensive line, Tim, they're pretty huge up front. And that line is anchored by Micaiah Carter, the senior out of Central High School there in West Helena. But that line is pretty big.
2nd down and 10. They'll hand it off. Able to get up to about the 20-yard line. That was Michael Wilson, redshirt senior, out of Earl, Arkansas. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
I know Michael Wilson is really ready to redeem himself from that fumble he had last week down against Texas State when the Golden Lions seemingly have moved the football fairly well in the first half.
So bring up 3rd down and 7 here for the Golden Lions. No score, 10:40 to go, first quarter. UAPB at the Concordia 20-yard line. Shotgun, spread it out 3 wide. Wilson the lone back, and they're going to call a false start here on UAPB. So that's going to make it 3rd and about 12 coming up.
Well, you're probably looking at, for the Golden Lions, you might be looking at 4-down territory because they are in field goal range, but it's a very brisk wind going in the face of the Golden Lions, and that can cause you some problems in terms of kicking the football.
So 3rd down and 12 now for UAPB at the 25 of Concordia. Shotgun snap. Looking left, now thinking about running it is Anderson. He's going to be sacked. Tripped up by Christopher Hughes back at the 29-yard line, and the Golden Lions are going to attempt a long field goal here from the left hash coming up for Tyler Strickland, and this is going to be about a 47-yard attempt here. Nieheiser will hold, and the Golden Lions blowing an early chance to cash in for a touchdown. Field goal is long enough, and it hits the crossbar, and it goes through and good. So the first points of the season for the Golden Lions on a 47-yard field goal by Tyler Strickland, and it just got aided by the crossbar. We'll step aside with a commercial break here. 9:33 to play, first quarter. UAPB 3, Concordia nothing. The kickoff when we come back.
How did UAPB prepare me? The agriculture program. At the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, it is very hands-on. They teach us how to use the technology and the tools of today's industry. Career Services helped me obtain 2 internships, and that provided me the opportunities to travel to different places like the Florida Everglades, where I practice conservation work. Opportunities like that also taught me just how many different jobs I can do with my degree. I'll be working with the USDA as a soil conservationist. That is how UAPB prepared me.
Back inside of Golden Lions Stadium, set for the kickoff. Strickland boots it deep. It's going to go into the end zone. And taking about 5 yards deep was Deion Johnson. He's going to run it out and wish he wouldn't have done so, as he is smashed at about the 12-yard line. And that's going to cost him really about 13 yards, because a touchback now in the end zone, you get it at the 25 in college football. And so he wanted to bring it out, and it cost him about 12 to 13 yards by gambling, and a nice tackle there on special teams.
Yeah, by Kalon Harden. He's a redshirt freshman. He's out of Parkview High School there in Little Rock, and during his junior and his senior season there at Parkview, Tim Harden was the team's MVP back-to-back years.
9:29 to play here in the opening quarter. 3-0 UAPB. Handoff straight ahead. Tonio Jenkins was the first man there on the tackle, and a gain of about 4 up to the 17-yard line.
Yeah.
Today's game is sponsored in part by Arkansas Lottery, Simmons First National Bank, MK Distributors, Trotter Ford, Reliance Bank, Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Jefferson Regional Medical Center, 50 for the Future, Sissy's Log Cabin, and the Little Steakhouse, all sponsors of the UAPB 2014 football season. Brings up 2nd down and 5 now for Concordia. Got a receiver in motion. Now rolling out is Keller. He's going to throw it. He's got a man complete at the 30 and all the way up to the 37-yard line. And a first down, a gain of about 17 there. That was Jareth Embry on the catch. So Concordia with their first down.
Well, so far, Tim, I'm impressed with this Concordia team. They're mixing it up real well, and you talked about the UAPB offensive line, but those guys for Concordia, they're pretty beefy up front also.
So 1st and 10 here for the Hornets of Concordia. 8 minutes to play. First quarter, 3-0 UAPB on top. It's at the Hornet 37-yard line. Keller takes the snap out of the option. He's going to run it, breaks one tackle, got some running room at the 45, 50, and out of bounds, and another first down, a gain of about 13. You can see his quickness as they'll run this option offense, and showed a little power there, shedding a couple of tacklers as well.
Well, the right guard for Concordia, Coley McCollum, 6'2", 280 pounds. He's out of freshman out of Theodore, Alabama there, and he was a good pulling guard there, and he led a good key block there on the UAPB defender that pretty much opened up the hole so they can pick up the first down.
So the Hornets now at the Golden Lion 49. Have it 1st and 10 here. 3 receiver set. Straight ahead on the handoff and going nowhere is the running back Matthew Rouser. Was hit immediately, and it looked like Willie Duncan III was the first one in there. He's wearing number 8 this year.
Yeah,
I know the coaches are pretty high on Duncan.
Yeah, Duncan, they are high on him. A lot of the defensive players changed jerseys on him this year, but Willie, he's out of Southfield High School there in Southfield, Michigan, there in the Detroit area, and he saw action to him last season in every football game.
So 2nd out and 9. Keller, option, pitches it out wide, and a big hit and a loss of about 2 on the play. Andre Mitchell comes up big from the cornerback spot, and he just drills Caleb easily, and a loss of about 2 on the play, going to bring up 3rd down and 11.
Well, Andre Mitchell is a kid that Coach Coleman's been very excited about. When Andre signed a couple seasons ago as a true freshman out of Citrus Hill High School there in Riverside, California, which is about 70 miles southeast of Los Angeles. And, you know, Andre Mitchell has a younger brother on the team, Devin Mitchell, because they come from a pretty rich football family because his uncle, Anthony Pryor, played with 3 different teams in the NFL.
3rd down and 11. Keller rolls to his right, throws downfield, nearly picked off. Breaking on it was David White. Went right off his fingertips. A dangerous pass there, but it's going to bring up 4th down and long, and the Hornets are going to have to punt it away here.
Yeah, David White, I tell you, he's a kid that the defensive coach has really been raving about. David is a 6'2", 280-pound redshirt freshman out of McKinley High School there in Baton Rouge, and same high school that Cody Swain attended there.
Andre Mitchell, the deep man, stands back at about the 15 of UAPB. The last punt was blocked. They're bringing the heat again, and they nearly get to it again here as Rouser's kick rolls out of bounds at about the 17-yard line, and that's where the Golden Lions will take over 1st and 10. But they're getting some penetration with their punt block special teams defense here.
They are, and the way that the Golden Lions special teams really penetrating that line, I wouldn't be surprised, Tim, before this ball game is over, you might see a block punt or 2.
Well, they already had 1, so nearly got to Rouser that time as well. So the Golden Lions will take over here with 5:50 to play here in the first quarter, leading 3-0. They'll have it at their own 17-yard line, 4 receivers set. LeGrone, the lone back, their movement off the right side that time for UAPB, and another false start. And that's the second false start here in the first quarter.
It's going to go against the tackles either.
It's going to make it 1st and 15 now and back them up to about the 12.
That's Reagan, Trayvon Reagan. You know, he's the kid that broke in the starting lineup last year to replace Teron Umstead.
They'll fake the handoff, looking to throw it deep downfield, post, looking for Willie Young, and he was bumped, and there's a flag. They were going for the post pattern. It was underthrown a bit by Ben Anderson, but right on the Golden Lion as Willie Young, their big home run threat, their speedster, he turned back to get the football, and the defensive back did not know where the ball was, and he bumped into Willie Young, and that should be pass interference.
That was shades of Birmingham, Alabama a couple of years ago.
It was.
You know, Willie Young, he's that redshirt sophomore who's out of Miller McCoy Academy. It's an all-male 3A school there in New Orleans.
They were looking to dial it up deep. Ball was underthrown there, but in the press conference earlier in the week, in which it's every Tuesday at noon at the Little Steakhouse, and fans are welcome to come, and they can get a meal and participate and watch and be a part of the press conference every week with Coach Coleman, and then 2 players, usually the defensive and offensive player of the week. And he was talking about Willie Young at the press conference. He's one of the 3 guys he named that they need to get the ball into their hands.
Oh, he's a playmaker. You know, he set out last season because of academic reasons, but it really didn't hurt him.
Play action again. Anderson eludes one man, now rolls to his left, scrambles, stays on his feet, breaks a tackle. Nifty running there by Ben Anderson up to the 34-yard line. Instead of taking a sack, he picked up about 6 yards.
Well, I tell you what, Ben Anderson is just phenomenal. His growth has been tremendous since he came out of Parkview High School 4 years ago there in Little Rock. And, you know, without a doubt, Tim, Ben is probably the best run-pass threat in the SWAC in terms of having the ability to pass the football and run it.
This brings up 2nd down and 4. Golden Lions have it at their own 34, leading 3-0. And this time it's LeGrone. Big hole. He cuts it back from the right side of the field towards the middle of the field. Picks up the first down up to the 43-yard line. Gain of about 9 on the carry for Aaron LeGrone, and a first down for the Golden Lions.
Well, you know, LeGrone just has so much natural ability, and he has great speed. You know, when he was at Washington Chapel Team in his senior year, this kid rushed for over 1,300 yards.
Quick no huddle here, and a little zone read, and Anderson is sacked. Anderson sacked by DeQuan Franklin as they fake the handoff to LeGrone. Franklin was right there. He didn't bite on the fake at all, and he takes down Anderson for a loss of 5.
Yeah, Franklin, he's out of Clinton, Alabama there. He's 5'11", 260 pounds. He's a freshman, and when you look at this Concordia roster, you see a lot of first-year players on there.
4 minutes to go, first quarter, 3-0 UAPB. Blitz coming up the middle, over-penetrated by Concordia, and Anderson does what he does, gets out of it. They're going to get a roughing the quarterback here on the end of the play as he slid down at midfield and picked up about 12 yards on the scramble, and then as he slid down he was hit, and that's a no-no, and that's going to be 15 more yards tacked onto the end of this run.
Yeah, that was Andrew Taylor, the strong safety who came up. He's out of Reverse, Louisiana, went to East St. John High School there, 5'10", to 195 pounds. Because Anderson had really given up. He had given up the run and really slid down, and then Taylor just came in and just not a good decision by Taylor.
That's kind of that gray area with the quarterbacks because they're running, and then all of a sudden they slide down really quick. And the defensive player is converging, and they get ready to put a hit on the quarterback. Well, they slid down really fast, and then they hit him a split second later, and a lot of times they get flagged for that, and that's what happened there. So the Golden Lions now have it all the way up at the Hornet 36-yard line, 1st and 10. Handoff, little stutter step, breaking free, and up to the 25-yard line. And that's Aaron LeGrone again. Nice little stutter step move right at the line of scrimmage, and he made it happen right there.
Yeah, good block there by Mikael Carter, the left tackle there. He put a pancake block on the Concordia defensive player, and that allowed LeGrone to see a crease and pick up some sizable yardage.
Gain of about 10 there. First down. They'll hand it off again to LeGrone. He's got some good hard running over the 20 to the 19. And a gain of about 7, going to bring up 2nd down and 3. So far this is the best drive for the Golden Lions, as they got the field goal pretty much as the result of that blocked punt. But this is their first real drive as they opened up back at about their own 17. Now they're at the 19 of Concordia. 2nd down and 3 here. Michael Wilson will take it this time, bounces off one man, gets close to the first down, right at about the 16-yard line, and should be enough for the first, and a late flag has come in here after the play. It may be spotted just shy of the first. Let's see. Nope, first down, but let's see what the flag is. Probably something unsportsmanlike after the play.
It's been a lot of talk and pushing after the play. This Concordia team is a little chippy.
Of course, the band is playing for Concordia while the official, and it's going to go against UAPB. They'll have the first down, but they're going to get docked 15 yards here. Couldn't hear the official because the Concordia band is playing, but it's going to cost the Golden Lions, and you know Monty Coleman's not going to be happy about that at all.
Not at all. It seems like bands don't know when to play and when not to play.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for UAPB, which is a good thing, but instead of having it at about the 15-yard line, they're backed up now to the 30. Quick strike to Hawthorne out here at the 30, 25, 20. And Gain of 11, another first down for the Golden Lions as Wesley Hawthorne took the quick pass there out of the left flat.
I tell you, Wesley, 6'1", 195 pounds, a redshirt junior. I tell you, after seeing limited action as a true freshman 3 seasons ago, he's moved up the depth chart quite a bit, and really he has the best hands among.
I didn't see the flag, but again, the band's playing while the referee's trying to announce the penalty, but it was waved off by UAPB. They decline it and take the first down, result of the play.
Yeah, and talking with wide receiver coach Craig Ray, he says that Hawthorne Wesley has perhaps the best hands among all the receivers on the ball club.
1st and 10 from the 21 now. Hand off to LeGrone, trying to go wide, and there's nothing there. He's going to lose a couple. Taken down back at about the 23, and a man slow to get up there for the Golden Lions. That was Perry Joyner, slow to get up, but he's okay. And
Perry's a young man that transferred from Monroe Community College, then New Rochester, New Jersey.
1:20 to play, first quarter, 3-0 UAPB. And they're going to call a timeout here with 1:17 to go. They'll call a timeout and talk about it here. It's going to be second down and about 11 for the Golden Lions as they have the ball at the Hornet 23-yard line. Still looking for that first touchdown, that first yes sir of the season. We're trying to get in. Last week it was tough going on at Texas State. 65-0 was the final on that one, and they are a really, really good football team. A student population of nearly 30,000 at Texas State, and I didn't realize they were that big. And just to put it in perspective for you, University of Arkansas in Fayetteville at about 25,000 for this year, and Texas State out of the Sun Belt, 5,000 more students than the University of Arkansas. To put it in perspective of not only just how big the state of Texas is, because you go 45 minutes east of there in Austin, you got the University of Texas with 50,000 students. You got 80,000 students there in about a 45-mile radius, and there's probably about 10 more like that in the state of Texas.
They say they do it big in Texas.
No question about it, and they definitely do. Here we go, second down and 10. Going to throw it, bobbling in it, catching it, then breaking and tackling, fighting for extra yards was Willie Young, and he tried to turn it upfield before he caught it, but he was able to corral the football and then made a nice football move after that, breaking a tackle, and he is able to pick up about 7 on the play.
Willie set out last year, like I said, because of academic reasons, but the year off didn't really hurt him because he actually improved his mental capacity, and he has a much better understanding of the playbook. And Willie, in talking with him, he loves to talk. One day he wants to be a lawyer.
Okay. Third down and 3 here. They're going to pitch it wide left. Need a block, didn't get it. Loss on the play. Tried to pitch it wide left to LeGrone, and LeGrone was hit in the backfield, and a loss on the play. A flag is down as well.
Well, look, Concordia, Tim, is a team that you don't want to kind of let them hang around in the ball game. You need to try to put some points up on the board and get on top of them early. Let's see what this penalty is about.
I think it's going to be on UAPB as they're just talking to the Concordia sideline here, maybe to see what they want to do. They call it a legal formation on UAPB. They decline it because they'll take the result of the play, which is a loss of a yard, I believe. So third down and 4 coming up. Probably one more snap here before the end of the first quarter, but UAPB is going to attempt a field goal instead. So here we go. Strickland on to attempt a 33-yarder off the left hash. Again, Nieheiser will hold. Strickland hit a 47-yarder, one possession ago. Good snap, hold by Nieheiser. And the kick is up. And Tyler Strickland's 2 for 2. So Strickland gives UAPB a 6-0 lead. And let's wait and see. There is a flag down, so before we go to break here, There is a flag on the play here, so let's see if the field goal stands or not, as ROTC is getting their push-ups in the back of the end zone, but they may have to do it again here.
Tim, it's going against Concordia, but what do? Do you take the points off the board?
I think you would, considering where the field position you have, and let's see. We await the referee to make the call.
Well, it looks like
just 23 seconds left in the quarter here, and
the kicking team is coming off the field.
You either decline it and take the 3, or you'll take the first down, which is probably what Coach Coleman's going to do. As we await the call here, it's taken them a while to.
I never like taking points off the board.
All right, gentlemen, what we got? Again, couldn't hear the ref because the Concordia band keeps playing every time the ref is talking. I have no clue what he just said. I'm not sure what we'll find out here in just a second. I believe it's going to be first down, or is it going to be fourth and short?
It's going to be first down. It was a delay of game penalty on Concordia.
The chains haven't moved. They're showing fourth down still and just shy. Yeah, so not only do you take points off the board, now you have a fourth down and less than 1 here. Quarterback sneak, and it is going to be enough for a first down as Anderson gets to about the 9, gains about 1.5 yards. So
you roll the dice, huh?
You roll the dice a little bit, but first down for the Golden Lions. Going to bring up first down and goal now as they're at the 9-yard line, but that may be the last play of the quarter here as we're winding down to 15 seconds and counting. So they take the points off the board, decide to go for it on fourth and less than 1 yard. They get it. 8 seconds left. They should get in one more play here. Anderson, play action. Looking left. Penalty flag down, now rolling to his right, trying to get to the edge. He's going to throw it at the last second. It's caught in the back of the end zone. Yes, sir, touchdown Golden Lions. First touchdown of the season, but a flag is down at the 9-yard line on the left side of the field here. And
it's going to be a holding penalty against the Golden Lions.
And it is going to be against Concordia. So they'll assess the penalty on the kickoff, I believe, and the touchdown is good. So the Golden Lions in the back of the end zone, it was Wesley Hawthorne. There was 2 receivers in the same area. And Hawthorne caught it in the back of the end zone on the right side and went up and made a nice catch. And Ben Anderson's first touchdown pass and the first touchdown either way for the Golden Lions here on the 2014 season. The extra point is up, and it is good, and that's going to end the first quarter of play. So we will step away here after 1 quarter of play. UAPB 10, Concordia nothing. Second quarter coming up here in just a moment.
How did UAPB prepare me? The Business Marketing Program. Here at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, the faculty works very close with us, making sure we reach our full potential. With the help of Career Services, I was able to obtain an internship with Hope Federal Credit Union. This opportunity allowed me to travel to different states and learn additional skills. The company was so impressed at how talented and prepared I was as an intern that they offered me a full-time position as program officer. That's how UAPB prepared me.
Welcome back inside of Golden Lions Stadium as we are set to open up the second quarter here. UAPB leading 10-0 over Concordia, and the Golden Lions getting set here to kick it away just a moment ago. A 9-yard touchdown strike from Ben Anderson to Wesley Hawthorne for the first touchdown of the season for the Golden Lions. And they got their first 3 points on a 47-yard field goal by Tyler Strickland. Well, they got their next 3 by Tyler Strickland on a 33-yard field goal, but there was a penalty on the play. The Golden Lions decided to take the penalty as it was against Concordia, which made it fourth down and less than 1 yard. The Golden Lions went for it. Quarterback sneak, got a couple of yards, and then basically one play later, the Golden Lions scored their first touchdown, so that's where we are.
Feel like I'm confused. It's like they should be on the. They should be reversed on the field. It's
They should switch
yeah,
every quarter, right?
yeah. Maybe it's not the end of the quarter. It's
Well, yeah, that's what was confusing is it had nothing but zeros on the clock, so
obviously.
and yep, now they're putting. So apparently we're not through with the first quarter yet. Let's see.
This is the last play coming up.
So I guess the quarter can't end on a penalty. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. So the zero apparently is right. So here's the last play of the first quarter, and it's booted out of the back of the end zone towards the ROTC as the Golden Lions got to kick it off from the 50-yard line because of the penalty. So are we in the second quarter now?
Well, because no, the clock didn't move. I mean, it's
So
we still have a play to go. It's
we're having about 3 plays here with no seconds off the clock. So technically,
well, it is the end of the quarter because
okay, technically that's the end of the first quarter. So now we're officially in the second quarter. And Concordia now will take over 1st and 10 here. After the touchback, they'll get it on the 25, trailing UAPB 10-0. As now we start the second quarter of play. That was a little confusing.
Yes, it was.
But we're ready. So UAPB up 10-0 as we start the second quarter here. Horatio Kelley, the quarterback, will take over. This wing T style of offense. And a handoff straight ahead, not much there. Rouser, actually a new quarterback is Cade Hendricks in the ball game, and a gain of just 1 that time for Rouser makes it 2nd down and 9 from the 26.
Yeah, Rouser is he's a junior running back, 5'10", 220 pounds. He's out of Mobile, Alabama.
So a quarterback change already here for the Hornets of Concordia College.
Yeah, Concordia didn't go very far out of the state of Alabama because this football team this roster is loaded with Alabama players.
They probably should get the lights on soon. It's getting pretty dark out here.
Yeah, you're right.
Keeper by Hendricks, again, just a couple of yards for the quarterback. They don't have any sizes on their roster. Of course, they didn't get any rosters to the UAPB SID Ronnie Johnson until late this week. There was no game film on Concordia. A very mysterious team, but we were lucky to get names and numbers on a roster and have no sizes on any of these players.
Yeah, Coach Coleman says this football team's kind of going into the darkness against this team because you didn't know anything about them.
So 3rd down and 6 here from the 29 and for the Hornets. Hendricks rolls to his right, in trouble, and he's going to be sacked way back at the 12-yard line. A host of Golden Lions were in there. The first one to get back there, I believe, was DeMarcus Berry. Also in on the play was, I believe, Mark Lucian.
And Ryan Williams in there.
Yeah, Williams as well. So the Golden Lions were not fooled one bit, and a loss of about 15 on the play. It's going to bring up 4th and over 20 now. The Golden Lions should get good field position here. Let's see if the Golden Lions can get a good return. Now back is Marvante King, usually on kickoffs, and that was nearly blocked as well. Should be returnable here. Taken at the 47 of Concordia, cuts up and then taken down at about the 42-yard line, but good field position for UAPB. As Marvante King on the return, and he was their deep man on the returns on kickoffs last week, but Andre Mitchell is their mainstay on special teams as far as punt returns, but that time it was King, and a gain of about 5 on the return. We'll call it about the 41.
Yeah, King is a 5'10", 175-pound redshirt freshman. He's a speedster out of Clyde Miller Academy career academy there in St. Louis, and his cousin is a former UAPB wide receiver, Raymond Weber. We know about Raymond, don't we?
Oh, yeah, big-time receiver. Hand off to Wilson, to the 39 of the Hornets. Just a couple of yards off the left side there. 12:27 and counting here in the second quarter. UAPB leading 10-0.
Yeah, UAPB has a new offense under offensive coordinator Anthony Jones, who's the former Alabama A&M head coach, and this team, Tim, is going to feature the run a lot more.
Shotgun now for Ben Anderson, 4 receivers. Wilson the lone back. Pass is complete, and then fumbled. Fumbled and picked up by Concordia at the 28-yard line. And it would have been a first down for the Golden Lions, but then a big hit and a fumble. Flag is down at the 39, however. Trying to see who that was who caught that ball. Was that Hawthorne?
No, Braxton Huff out of Camden.
So Huff. There was an eligible receiver anyway against UAPB, so that's going to give the football to Concordia on the fumble by Huff.
Yeah, Huff was the ineligible receiver.
So 1st and 10 now for the Hornets. They'll have it at their own 27 with 11:54 to go. First turnover for the Golden Lions today. And they ruined a great chance there at good field position. They took over at the 41. Quarterback keeper Hendricks spins off one man, and instead of gaining about a yard, he does pick up about 3 up to the 30. Lights are on here at the stadium.
Yeah, Tim, this Concordia football team, I say once again, is a very impressive group of guys and pretty beefy up front on the offensive line. I like the running backs. Ross is a speedster, and so far, Concordia, they've used a 2-quarterback system so far.
2nd down and 7. Shotgun snap to Hendricks. Going deep up the right side. Had a man, but incomplete. Trying to see again, boy, it's hard to see these numbers. My goodness. It was intended for Jareth Embry, but overthrowing him was quarterback Cade Hendricks. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Hornets at their own 30.
Yeah, those numbers on the UAPB jersey, they're kind of slanted and they're just very difficult to read from. And because this press box is where press row is, where our radio booth, Tim, we're pretty far up.
$11:05 to go here in the second quarter. 10-0 UAPB on top. Hornets with the football at their own 30, 3rd down and 7, and
delay of game penalty.
Have a delay of game on the Hornets, and that's going to back them up, make it 3rd down and about 12.
I tell you, when you come in as an underdog like Concordia is, you want to try to eliminate the amount of mistakes in the ball game, because
Hendricks going up top left side, and should have been intercepted. My goodness, how'd he drop that one? Andre Mitchell had one right in his lap, and it went right off, looked like his right forearm, as it falls incomplete. So 4th down and 12 coming up here, but Andre Mitchell, and for a guy that's a return man and catches punts, shockingly drops an easy interception there. So Marvante King back deep. Wobbly snap. Good pressure again, but they do get it off. Rouser's kick taken on the fly by King at the 32. Makes one man miss and then fumbles the ball. Ball loose. There's a pile up for it. and the Golden Lions got it back. My goodness.
Well, that's a situation where King was really trying to do too much, and it looked like he wanted to reverse the football and put it in the other hand, but sometimes you might need to take that initial hit and then go down.
He made a couple of nice moves, but you got to secure the football, and that thing popped straight up in the air. And he at least was able to get back on it. The Golden Lions will take over at their own 34, leading 10-0 over Concordia with 10:47 to go here in the second quarter. Aaron LeGrone, the running back in the game now. Got Willie Young as a receiver on the left, along with Isaiah Ferguson wide left. They're going to play action now. Bootleg rolling to his left is Anderson throwing, completing, and a gain of about 8, maybe 9 yards to Willie Young. Bring up second down and short.
I like that formation. The Golden Lions went with the 2 tight end offense. Of course, C.J. Branch, and then the new kid, we talked about him during the pregame, Tim, Asante. He's a kid out of Casa Grande, Arizona.
So second down and 1 coming up here. LeGrone will dot the I. The fullback is Wilson on this play. Play action, pump fake, now going for it all, deep to Young, overthrown. A nicely thrown ball, however, and Young's got the speed. He can go get that. They overthrew him by about 2 yards, and Anderson nearly dropped one right in there, and that would have been 6.
I tell you, you're right. Young certainly does have the speed. He's been timed at a 4.34 in the 40-yard dash, and in his senior year in high school, he was the number 3 receiver in the state of Louisiana. Tim, he caught over 1,000 yards, had over 1,000 yards in passes. And he's definitely a deep threat downfield.
Well, that ball was in the air about 40 yards up the right sideline, and it would have taken a perfect pass. Movement there. Could be a free play for the Golden Lions. They are able to get it to Ferguson at the 50, picks up the first down. Looked like it was a neutral zone offsides infraction against Concordia, and Anderson said, hey, let's have a free play here, and he took advantage of it.
That's the advantage of having a redshirt senior as your quarterback.
So instead of taking the 5 yards, he'll pick up about 10. So that will move the ball to the Hornet 48-yard line and a first down for the Golden Lions with 9:50 to play here in the second quarter, leading 10-0.
Once again, Tim, the Concordia band played the whole time. The referee was giving details about the penalty.
Handed off to Wilson, tripped up in the backfield, and an outstanding play by Jamal Kidd for the Hornets.
Yeah, it was an outstanding play.
A loss of 1.
Kidd's a defensive lineman. He's kind of short. He's out of Viger High School there in Mobile, Alabama, but he's 5'9", 270 pounds.
We'll say no gain now. They do give him the line of scrimmage. And Wilson had some running room if he would have got past Kidd, but Jamal Kidd makes an outstanding play in the backfield there. No gain on the play. Pump fake, running room here, flag down. Anderson spins off one man, loses his helmet, picks up nearly 11 on the quarterback keeper, but a flag was thrown immediately in the backfield.
I bet it's going to go clipping against the Golden Lions, I believe.
Caught a legal shift, and the Golden Lions have had several penalties here in the first half.
Well, just in the first quarter, Tim.
Both teams were flagged 4 times in the first quarter.
Yeah, UAPB had 4 penalties for 49 yards, and now check that, they had 4 penalties for 35 yards.
So that will negate a first down run for Anderson and make it second down and 15 and put it back at the Golden Lion 47 instead of having it first down at the Hornet 38. That's a big penalty.
It certainly is.
8.5 to go. Second quarter, UAPB leading 10-0. Faking the handoff was Anderson. Legrone was able to shake and bake his way up to the Hornet 47.
Now check that. That was Marcus Terrell. Anderson, Ben came out of the ball game for that one play with his helmet off.
That's right.
Marcus Terrell was in it on the center.
Legrone on the carry, but Terrell had to come in for one play because of the rule. If you lose your helmet, you got to come out of play.
I don't like that rule.
Shotgun snap, 2nd out of 9. Anderson rolling, now throwing, jump ball, incomplete. Dangerous pass there off the fingertips of Willie Young, the intended receiver, and then converging at the last second. He's wearing number 6. There's not a number 6 on the roster we've been given by Concordia, so I'm not sure who that was, but he almost picked it off. A dangerous jump ball there. If that was Ferguson, he probably would have got that as with him being 6'6", but the 6'1" Willie Young was not able to get it. So 3rd down and 9 here for UAPB at the 47 of the Hornets. Throwing it, completing it, and forward progress should be enough for a first down, and it will be at a gain of 10 on the play. And I believe that was Joel Porcher on the catch. So first down completion there on 3rd and long for Ben Anderson will move the chains.
Yeah, I tell you what, Porcher is a senior wide receiver out of Cathedral High School there in Los Angeles. He's a deep threat receiver also. He has real good speed, and he kind of fell under the radar, Tim, in his senior year in high school about mid-season because he had a knee injury, but he was heavily recruited by a lot of schools on the West Coast.
Handoff left side, not a whole lot there. Gain of maybe just 1.
You kind of get the feel of this football game is, Tim, it's like, Concordia is still kind of hanging around. The goal line's up 10-0, but Concordia feels like they're still pretty much in the ball game.
That was Dennis Brunson on the carry. We'll give him 2 yards, 2nd down and 8 from the Hornet 30, almost 36-yard line here. 2-back set. Anderson fakes the handoff straight ahead, running room, 30, 25, still on his feet, 20, 15. Anderson down to about the 9-yard line, 1st and goal for the Golden Lions. And Ben Anderson making it happen, picking up about 25 yards on the quarterback keeper.
I tell you what, my, being like I said, he's really grown up since coming out of Little Rock Parkview High School there, and I talked earlier about being a run, pass, threat type of quarterback, and he makes very smart decisions in terms of what you should do with the football. And Coach Coleman has said that Ben is way ahead of his game.
1st down and goal. Handoff, straight ahead, nothing there. Just maybe a half yard, and that's it. 2nd down and goal from about the 9. 5:50 and counting here. As we're getting late 2nd quarter, UAPB leading 10-0. And trying to score their 2nd touchdown of the season.
Yeah, the goal line is an ideal field position, and when you're in a situation like this against a Concordia team, you got to punch the football in the end zone.
2nd down and goal from the 9, 3 wide receivers to the right. Wilson the lone back. Wilson will take the handoff, breaks 1 tackle at the 5, still on his feet, end zone. Yes, sir, touchdown, Golden Lions. Michael Wilson from 9 yards out, breaks a tackle at the 5 and goes in for pay dirt. And the Golden Lions score a big touchdown there, and Wilson, the senior out of Earl, Arkansas, puts the Golden Lions up 16-0 with 5:23 to go here in the 2nd quarter.
He's a powerful back. He's 5'10", 225 pounds. I tell you what, as a senior in high school, this kid rushed for over 1,500 yards, Tim, and scored 24 touchdowns.
PAT by Strickland is good. So we'll step aside here with 5:23 to play. 2nd quarter, the Golden Lions taking a 17-0 lead over Concordia. We'll have the kickoff coming up for you right after this timeout.
Hi, I'm Sunflower Wilson, a recent graduate with a degree in fisheries biology. As I begin working on my master's, I am confident in the skills and lessons that UAPB has taught me through instructors like Dr. Hawkness.
Sunflower challenged herself with a rigorous course curriculum. Her efforts led to numerous presentations in front of scientific audiences at state and national venues. A National Science Foundation internship gave her the opportunity to go to Alaska and work with scientists examining crustacean physiology. UAPB prepares its students for opportunities like these every day.
UAPB prepared me.
.5:23 remaining here in the second quarter as Strickland kicks it away deep. And in the end zone is going to be a touchback, so Concordia will take over at their own 25. Had some pushing and shoving going on at about the 35, but it's all good. UAPB leading 17-0 here with 5:23 to go in the second quarter, and the Golden Lions starting to get in a little bit of a groove now as they got off to that sluggish start, but now have opened it up a little bit, leading 17-0, and we'll see if they can maybe get a quick 3-and-out here and score one more time here before halftime.
Yeah, you might want to say, Tim, the Golden Lions are flexing their muscles right now.
So Concordia will take over at their own 25. And it looks like Horatio Keller's back in there at quarterback. Going to have a little two-quarterback system going on today. Handoff straight ahead, big hole, first down, and Moore still on his feet, rumbling all the way close to midfield, and a nice run by Rouser as he carried a couple of would-be tacklers before Jared Turner was finally able to take him down in midfield.
Rouser, he's a big kid at 5'10", 220 pounds, a junior. He's went to Murphy High School there in Mobile, but that was a very good run for Rouser and the Concordia Hornets.
Give him a gain of 26 on the carry. And they do give it, or spot the football at the UAPB 49. So Concordia.
I think that's Concordia's longest run from scrimmage today.
Here with the option attack again. Fakes the pitch, and then paying for it was Keller as he was blasted by a couple of Golden Lions. Marcus Berry in there as well. Also Gentrell Woodard. A loss of 2 on the play.
Yeah, you mentioned
and Horatio Keller, the quarterback, is flat on his back right now and in pain.
You mentioned DeMarcus Berry, this kid there, 6'3", 250 pounds, a redshirt junior. You know, he wasn't recruited out of high school there, and he walked on 3 years ago, Tim, out of Alexandria, Louisiana. You know, and he's been at UAPB for 3 years, but believe it or not, he's only played one season. That was the 2012 season when the Golden Lions won the SWAC championship. He set out the 2011 season for personal reasons, and he never gained his eligibility last season. And despite everything that DeMarcus gone through to him, this kid's he's never lost a desire to play football. And I tell you what, he's quick too, and big and physical.
While Keller is down, give me a chance to mention our sponsors here. This 2014 UAPB football season sponsored in part by Arkansas Lottery, Simmons First Bank, MK Distributors, Trotter Ford, Reliance Bank, Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Jefferson Regional Medical Center, 50 for the Future, Sissy's Log Cabin, and the Little Steakhouse, all proud sponsors of the UAPB 2014 football season. Well, the Golden Lions will have an off week next Saturday before we'll head down to Montgomery, Alabama for a late week ball game. It'll be a Thursday night game on ESPNU. We'll have that for you on KUAP for the Golden Lions radio station. But and then a week after that, be back here taking on Jackson State. Always an exciting game with the Tigers of Jackson State. A big rivalry game, which it has really become a nice rivalry the past few years, and should be an exciting game here in about 3 weekends from now.
Well, Tim, Jackson State always feels like that they let that championship game slip out of their hands. Seems like during the last minute of the ball game down in Birmingham, the Jackson band was playing. They
were spelling it, and they led pretty much from the beginning of the game all the way until that 95-yard touchdown, shocking touchdown from Anderson to Willie Young, which will go down and as maybe the most exciting, memorable play in UAPB football history that tied it with just a couple of minutes left in the ball game and sent it to overtime. And, of course, Tyler Strickland's field goal won it in overtime. And what a magical season and a magical finish to the SWAC championship. The Golden Lions trying to get back to that glorious moment, as they had a tough season last year, and we'll see what this year is going to have in store for us. So we're ready to resume play here. Hendricks now in at quarterback. He's in trouble. Gets out of the pocket before he hits a wall. A flag is down. Boy, the Hendricks moved the pile. Instead of taking a loss, he's able to get a couple of yards. But a flag is down, and losing his helmet on the play was Dalton Jones. He'll have to come out.
Well, Hendricks, so he's 6'4", 235 pounds, a sophomore. That's tremendous size for a quarterback.
Yeah, no kidding. He hit DeMarcus Berry head up and moved him backwards. This penalty is going to go against UAPB, and it's going to be an automatic first down. So the penalties continue to hinder the Golden Lions here in the first half. Yeah, we only get a stat sheet at the end of each quarter, so it's not updated, but it's got to be about 8 or 9 penalties now here in the first half for UAPB, as they had 4 in the first quarter alone, and off the top of my head, I can think of about 4 more here in the second quarter. So 4 minutes to go before halftime. UAPB leading 17-0. Concordia has the football at the Golden Lion 32, 1st and 10. Hendricks throws it out of the backfield, got a man complete at the 30, and then stacked up at about the 27. That was Deion Johnson on the catch. Picks up about 6 yards. Bring up second down and short here.
Yeah, Deion is a 178-pound wide receiver for the Hornets, but Concordia team, they're not going down after that initial hit. They're delivering some blows themselves.
Give McCain a 5, so second down and 5 here for the Hornets. At the Golden Line, 27, 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Little pistol formation here. Hendricks hands it off, and a short gain.
Well, for the Golden Lions team, you don't want Concordia to somehow find their way into the end zone, because you don't want to send them into the dressing room at halftime with momentum, because they're going to get the football to start the third quarter. And they're in field goal range. If you're going to give up any points, you just want to limit them to a field goal.
So third down and 3 coming up here for the Hornets. At the Golden Line, 25. UAPB showing blitz. Hendricks makes one man miss, and then he's hit, but that big body falling forward is going to get him close to a first down.
Looks like he's about a yard shy.
So we'll call it 4th and about 1 here.
A long one.
And I'm sure they're going to go for it. With 2 minutes left here before halftime, we'll have the Battle of the Bands at halftime. And Concordia brought their band, of course, the M4, ready to show out for the home crowd here. This will be their opening act of the season here in the home opener. And Concordia wants to talk things over as they call a timeout. And Carl, I know you got something good to say about UAPB for us. What you got, big guy?
I love talking about UAPB. The University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff provides a window of opportunities for students in many areas of studies, such as business, biology, computer science, education, criminal justice, social work, just to name a few. Become a part of the pride. To connect with UAPB, to connect with the UAPB Recruitment Office through social media, like us on Facebook at UAPB Recruitment Office, or follow us on Instagram at UAPB Recruitment, or you can send us an email at recruitment. You can send us an email to recruitment@uapb.edu. So the Hornets going to go for it, Tim, on 4th down.
So here we go, 4th down and 1. Hendricks, the quarterback. 2 receivers. Sprints to his right. looking to throw it. Now he's just going to run it and pick up the first down. And then he's smashed hard out of bounds, and a penalty flag, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
2 flags down.
Late hit on UAPB, and I believe that was Gentrell Woodard, and that was an ill-advised hit as he was a couple of steps out of bounds, and he just laid the wood on him.
But the initial penalty, I believe, is going to go against Concordia because I believe it was a holding penalty on the right tackle there. So it's going to be an interesting call here.
So it was a 5-yard penalty on Concordia, but that's going to be overridden, if you will, by the 15-yard late hit penalty by Woodard. Just shake my head, and I know Monty Coleman is just going to be livid about that one, and that's going to be a big first down for Concordia all the way up to the UAPB 14-yard line. 1:45 to go before halftime. The Golden Lions leading 17-0, but it has been an ugly first half with the penalties.
Yeah, Woodard transferred from Coastal College, Community College there in Oakland, California, and last season he was the leading tackle on the ball club. But that's one hit I'm sure Coach Coleman's going to talk to him about.
So 1st and 10 here for the Hornets at the goal line 14, showing blitz, handoff, and basically no gain. The ball gets knocked out, and they're going to call him down.
Oh, wow.
They're going to call him down. That was Rouser on the carry.
It was Antonio Jenkins on the hit, though.
Yeah, on the hit, and Mitchell scooped it up, and he was ready to take off the other way with it. They blow it dead and say that Rouser was down by contact before the fumble. And he loses yardage back to the 17, so a loss of about 3 on the play. But
I would love to see a challenge on that. I'll tell you what, Jenkins, a 6'1", 215-pound redshirt junior. He's a preseason all-SWAC performer out of your school, Tim. He came out of Watson Chapel High School, and he's beefed up since he came to UAPB 3 seasons ago.
so 2nd down and about 13, and another penalty here. This one's going to go against Concordia. They've had their fair share of penalties as well.
It's going to be a delay of the game penalty.
The 2nd time they've had that. So just under a minute left now before halftime.
I guess with the penalties, Tim, it seems like it's been a very long first quarter, and now the officials now trying to sort out the position of the football.
Now another timeout here by the Hornets. We'll take a quick timeout with them here, a 1-minute break. 17-0 UAPB leading, 53 seconds left here before halftime. Timeout in the action, right back in a moment.
I chose UAPB because of their master's and PhD offerings in the aquaculture and fisheries department. Applying what we've learned in the classroom to real-world problems in the field has been most beneficial in the classroom. It's that real-world experience that makes the difference. The entire aquaculture and fisheries department act as mentors here on campus. I feel that it's their goal to help me succeed. While attending another university, I had the opportunity to intern at UAPB in the Lonoke County Fish Diagnostics Lab. The exposures and experiences in that internship led me to transfer to University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. Upon graduation with my undergraduate's degree in aquaculture and fisheries, I intend to seek a master's degree here at the university. My experience at the university has been a good one. I consider it an honor to be part of a well-established aquaculture and fisheries program that receives national recognition. UAPB is preparing me.
right, back in the action here. 53 seconds left before halftime. And now Concordia calls another timeout.
Back-to-back timeouts. I'll tell you what.
You call a timeout coming out of a timeout.
It gives me a little opportunity to talk about another program at UAPB. One of the fastest growing programs at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff is the STEM Academy, which is a research and educational program funded by the National Science Foundation. STEM is designed to help increase the number of minority students majoring in the science, technology, engineering, and mathematical fields. For more information about the STEM Academy, contact Ms. Taylor at 870-575-7112. And I tell you what, there's a $10 million new STEM Academy that's been constructed on the campus, and they're going to be moving that within the next few weeks or so. And I tell you what, it is a first-class facility, Tim. It's like a dream come true.
So here we go, second down, finally back underway here, and open field tackle out in space on the right side by Antonio Jenkins. Took down his counterpart that time, which was Cansey Alajust. I guess has never heard that name before, but that's his name.
Yeah, Kansas. He's out of Naples, Florida. Kansas is wearing number 19, and Antonio Jenkins is wearing 19.
Well, third down and 19. Here we go.
A lot of 19.
15 seconds left. Throwing and short-armed it was Hendricks. Incomplete at the 10. He had a man open, but just short-armed it and threw it right in the ground.
It looks like Concordia is not going to try the field goal. They're going to try to get this football in the end zone with 13.4 seconds to go just before halftime.
So it'll be fourth down and 19. They can get a first down just inside the 5. The ball spotted at the 24.
Yeah, but they're out of timeouts, and you got to look to go into the end zone with it. Another penalty.
Flag, another delay of game here, I believe. It's the third time, and they're having a hard time with that play clock there. They've already wasted all their timeouts and had 2 delay games, and this is going to be their third.
That third and 19 is going to turn into...
They're going to be fourth and about 24 here. From about the 24-yard line, or fourth and about 20 from the 24. I believe that scoreboard is wrong. It's got it fourth and 19. They can get first down at about the 4, and the ball spotted at the 24, so now it would be fourth and 20. And 13 seconds left before halftime. UAPB leading 17-0. Fourth and 20. Concordia tripped up is Hendricks. He's going to be taken down for a gain of about a yard, and that's all. The Golden Lions will take over here with 6 seconds left. So defensively, they did a good job of turning back the Hornets. And the Golden Lions see what they want to do here with 6 seconds. They may just take a knee here as they're about 73 yards away from the end zone.
Good ankle tackle there by Ryan Williams there to cough up that play for the Hornets. Ryan, like I said, Ryan is a true freshman out of Overton High School there in Memphis. A good size, 6'2", 295 pounds.
Anderson will take a knee, and that's going to end the first half of action. And the Golden Lions will take a 17-0 lead into the locker room at halftime here against Concordia. Stay tuned. We'll have the Battle of the Bands. We'll send it back to the studio while Concordia is playing, and then we'll have the M4 for you live on the radio, but we'll have the Battle of the Bands for you here on UAPB TV as well. 17-0, UAPB leading Concordia at halftime.
How did UAPB prepare me? The agriculture program. At the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, it is very hands-on. They teach us how to use the technology and the tools of today's industry. Career Services helped me obtain 2 internships And that provided me the opportunities to travel to different places like the Florida Everglades, where I practiced conservation work. Opportunities like that also taught me just how many different jobs I can do with my degree. I'll be working with the USDA as a soil conservationist. That is how UAPB prepared me.
The battle opened up to 9. So a series of precision movements to make everything the right here. And there you have it. Often imitated, never duplicated. The University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, the place where you want to be. At this time,
How did UAPB prepare me? The business marketing program. Here at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, the faculty works very close with us, making sure we reach our full potential. With the help of Career Services, I was able to obtain an internship with Hope Federal Credit Union. This opportunity allowed me to travel to different states and learn additional skills. The company was so impressed at how talented and prepared I was as an intern that they offered me a full-time position as program officer. That's how UAPB prepared me.
Welcome back inside of Golden Lions Stadium here as we are moments away from the second half kickoff. Tim Stubbs and Carl Wimper. 17-0 our score. UAPB up over Concordia, the Hornets of Concordia here at halftime. And the Golden Lions pitching a shutout defensively, offensively getting on the scoreboard for the first time of the season. And starting off the scoring was a 47-yard field goal by Tyler Strickland. And the Golden Lions scored their first 2 touchdowns of the season. One to end the first quarter of play. That was a 9-yard touchdown pass from Ben Anderson to Wesley Hawthorne. And then the Golden Lions scored on a 9-yard touchdown run by senior fullback / running back out of Aurora, Arkansas. That's Michael Wilson, scored on a nice 9-yard touchdown run. So the Golden Lions able to taste some pay dirt for the first time this season, and the defense pitching a shutout. So all in all, pretty good first half, but got to clean up those penalties.
Well, most definitely. And then, too, you can't have a letdown here in this first 5 minutes of the second quarter, or third quarter, rather, because you want to keep Concordia at a standstill. You don't want them to generate any kind of momentum that can trigger that offense, because they have capabilities of striking pretty quick, because I really like their player personnel.
Here's the opening kickoff, and it's going to be taken out by Deion Johnson about 4 yards deep in the end zone. He's at the 10, 15, and tripped up at about the 15. And boy, he's taken a couple of them out that were deep in the end zone and reverse field and got up to about the 15, and that's all a good job by the UAPB special teams of limiting his return there. And that's how we start the second half of play. Concordia will take over. It's not fully dark yet. Little twilight hours here in Pine Bluff, but the stadium lights are in full effect. And still not sure what the rain is looking like, but they were calling for rain this afternoon and possibly this evening, as temperature is going to cool down a bit, as highs just in the 80s the next few days. And
bring it on.
I like it, as we're growing ever so near the fall season and ending summer. Here on the handoff and a loss on the play. They giving forward progress for about a loss of 1. But Rouser was corralled immediately that time by that stingy Golden Lion defense. And
Dalton Jones.
Yeah, Dalton Jones, Kyle Walker, and a host of Golden Lions were hungry as they got in on him there in the backfield and ate him up.
I tell you what, Dalton Jones is a kid that we're going to call his name quite a bit. He's a sophomore out of Ridgeway High School there in Memphis, and he's big, strong, has a lot of potential. He's 6'1", about 295 pounds.
So second down and 11 here for Concordia. Another new quarterback in the game. This is Aaron Pierce. Pierce's throw is the right side of the field. It is caught at the 29 for a Hornet first down. And on the catch that time, it was Terry Abston. The big receiver hauls it in, and a nice
Number 14, Aaron Pierce
pickup of about 15 yards and a first down for the Hornets.
Number 22, Kevin Rucker Jr. on the stop.
Rucker Jr. on the tackle. And the Hornets have the ball at their own 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Just about a minute, 15 seconds into the second half here. UAPB leading 17-0. So Aaron Pierce, now it's Hendricks back in at quarterback. And Pierce, or Hendricks rather, is eaten up in the backfield. He's going to lose about 3 yards. So they keep interchanging these quarterbacks. We've seen 3 different quarterbacks now for Concordia. Now Hendricks trots over the sideline, but they were ready for him there. We'll give him a loss of 2 on the play.
Yeah, that's a big number 90, Mark.
Also, number 7,
6'3", rather. He's a junior, 260 pounds. From Monroe Community College there in Rochelle, New Jersey. People able to go into that junior college there in New Jersey and get 2 or 3 quality players out of there.
Second down and 12 from the 28. Now going to throw it. This is Pierce, and it's intercepted at the 45 of UAPB. It's Rucker Jr. Rucker falls down at about the 48-yard line of Concordia, but Kevin Rucker Jr. with the interception and returns it about 7 yards after that. The Golden Lions are in business now at midfield.
I tell you, Rucker is a redshirt junior, 5'11", 195 pounds. He's a free safety. He's a real smart kid with him, and he's been a key special team performer over the first 2 seasons. But he earned the starting spot last season. He played real well, but he's one of my favorite cities in Oklahoma. He's from Adabelle. Not far from Tulsa.
Okay. So the interception will give UAPB the football at the Hornet 47. 1st and 10 under center now. Handoff. Straight ahead, running room for Legrone. A gain of about 5, maybe 6 yards up to the, we'll call it the 42-yard line. A gain of 5 for Aaron Legrone.
Now, what UAPB needs to make Concordia do is pay for those mistakes. And the goal lines is ideal for field position. Concordia 41-yard line. You got to penetrate this football down the field, and if not a touchdown, you want to get a field goal to push this UAPB lead up.
2nd down and 5. Again, I formation. Again, it's Legrone, stutter step. Forward progress up to about the 38-yard line. It's going to be a couple of yards shy of the first. Bring up 3rd down and short. Jamal Kidd on the tackle for Concordia.
Stop just shy of
he's 5'11", 190 pounds. You know, and I talked with Aaron quite a bit this past week, and he's his kid that his head is on straight. He's a secondary education major, and like I said, he's one of the leaders on this ball club.
Straight ahead here on 3rd and short, and I believe ball came loose there at the end of the play, but he had enough for the first down. Let's see if they call this a fumble or not. They're signaling first down.
But the fumble occurred
Anderson on the carry.
after the whistle.
That's enough for another Golden
So the Golden
Lions.
Lions get the first down. A quarterback keeper there for Ben Anderson.
Stop being by a host of
It's going to give the Golden Lions a first down at the Hornet 36-yard line. 11 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Golden Lions leading Concordia 17-0. And another good scoring opportunity here. Hand off to Legrone, and he's going to lose yardage. Great penetration that time by the Hornet defensive line, and going nowhere was Aaron Legrone. As a matter of fact, lost about 2 on the carry.
Brian Hanley, he's in the ball game now. He's a kid that the coach is real high on. He's a junior out of Monticello High School in southeast Arkansas, but Hanley is 5'9", 200 pounds. A good blocker also.
Second down and 13. Shotgun here for Anderson. Feels some pressure, rolls out. Good block in the backfield. throwing it downfield. It's caught by Ferguson. Breaks one tackle at the 32, still on his feet. First down and more. Isaiah Ferguson making it happen after the catch. Up to the 25 of Concordia and a first down.
Ferguson, I tell you, this kid, we called his name quite a bit last season. 6'6", 205 pounds. Junior, he transferred 2 years ago out of AC Junior College there in downtown Brooklyn. 6'6", he's a big target. You know, he has good speed to go along with that size. He runs about a 4.5 in the 40, Tim.
So 1st and 10 at the Hornet 25. Hand off to Hanley. Saw him last week. And Hanley off the left side made a man miss, cut it up at the 20 and picks up the first down at the 14-yard line. So Brian Hanley with a nice run, a gain of 11.
Yeah, Hanley has good size. Like I said, he's 5'9", 200 pounds, but he's quick and he's explosive. Don't let that size fool you because as you just saw, he's a powerful running back. Now he's out of the ball game now. He's going out to the win-back set, that being Aaron LeGrone.
Gonna go deep up the right side, back of the end zone. Yes, sir! Touchdown, Golden Lions. Willie Young on the catch. And Ben Anderson's second touchdown pass of the ball game. A familiar target. Ben Anderson to Willie Young from 14 yards out in the back of the right side of the end zone there. With 9:11 to go here in the third, UAPB now opening up a 23-0 lead. Beautiful pass, boy, and he was wide open there. Been a nice catch.
He has that speed too. He's just an athlete too. In high school,
there's extra point by Strickland, and it's good. We'll talk about Willie Young when we return from this timeout. 9:11 to go before here in the third, rather. 24-0 UAPB on top of Concordia. We'll have the kickoff right back in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Sunflower Wilson, a recent graduate with a degree in fisheries biology. As I begin working on my master's, I am confident in the skills and lessons that UAPB has taught me through instructors like Dr. Hawkness.
Sunflower challenged herself with a rigorous course curriculum. Her efforts led to numerous presentations in front of scientific audiences at state and national venues. A National Science Foundation internship gave her the opportunity to go to Alaska and work with scientists examining crustacean physiology. UAPB prepares its students for opportunities like these every day.
UAPB prepared me.
Strickland's kickoff. Taken by Dion back at the 2-yard line, and he's stacked up. It's to about the 21. We get a little push there at the 19. And Dion Johnson on the return picks up about 17 there on the return. That's where Concordia will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. It's 24-0 UAPB leading Concordia. 9:03 to go here in the third, but Ben Anderson to Willie Young is a popular combination the last couple of years.
Well, I tell you, Willie, he came out, like I said, he's out of Miller McCoy Academy. All male grade high school there in college, but in high school, he was a two-way starter. He played cornerback and safety on the defense, and of course, he was a wide receiver on offense.
Pierce with the handoff for Concordia, gain of maybe 1. Rotate quarterbacks once again. It was Rouser. Rouser's going to have to come out for a play. He had the handoff there, and his helmet got knocked off, so he'll come out of play.
Number 24, Kelley,
quarterback rotation of 3 quarterbacks in one game. It's, I've seen the 2 quarterback rotation, but
well, the starter is Horatio Keller, and he's been the odd man out. As it's mainly been Hendricks and Pierce.
But Hendricks is good too.
There's Pierce, fakes the handoff, keeps it, gets up to 25, again of about 3. He's plowed over Willie Duncan, the third, and a host of Golden Lions, and Mark Lucien was in there as well.
But Pierce is the quarterback in the season. Only about 160 pounds, 6 feet tall. He's out of Covington, Georgia. That's it.
third
close
down.
out in that Stone
For the
Mountain,
Hornets.
Georgia area.
DeMarcus Berry comes hobbling off the field quickly, so let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, because he's one of your mainstays in that defensive line for the goal line.
3rd down and 7. The Hornet 25. Pierce fakes the handoff. And he's going to keep it, and he gets up to about the 29, and it's going to bring up 4th down and about 3.
Aaron Pierce on the carry, stop by number 45, Kentrell Woodard.
Woodard on the stop for the Golden Lions, and
About 3 yards shy of the
Rouser,
first down, brings up 4th down.
running back,
For the
also
Hornets.
serves as their punter.
Be number 24, Matthew Rouser.
So Rouser
And deep for the Golden
on to
Lions
kick it away, and
is number 24.
Monte King back deep at about his own 25.
You have to be cautious of the fake punt, too.
Gets it off. High kick. Pretty decent kick here. King is going to watch it bound. It takes a good roll for the Hornets inside the 20 down to about the 18. So now we got flags everywhere, pushing and shoving after the play, and my goodness. Monty Coleman is not happy on the sidelines. He is, along with some other coaches, just trying to gather the composure of their football team, getting in these shoving matches after the play, and it's unnecessary. You got to keep your cool.
Concordia has been a little chippy all along. He's got to kind of turn your cheeks and kind of walk
We
away.
got a little Dennis Rodman in them. They kind of just keep ribbing you and lure you into a technical foul, and that's what they're getting some personal foul penalties on UAPB. You know, they always get the second guy.
Yeah, you're right.
So, yeah, they get. It's going to offset here 2 personal fouls. Oh,
Wow.
so a punch had to be thrown. Did he say 15 was ejected or both?
He said 15 for Concordia. That's Motley. Motley's been ejected rather, and for the goal line, Patrick Rowland is out of the ball game.
So they both must have threw punches or some kind of a.
Yeah, Rowland's got to be smarter
Wow.
than that. Right now, Rowland is out of Parkview High School in Little Rock, and he's a kid that it's going to be a key special teams performer. He's a true freshman. He's 5'11", 165 pounds. A kid that has tremendous speed. He's one of the fastest players of this football team.
Well, actually, it's number 35 who's been escorted off the field for UAPB. Dakeon Clinch is who they're going to take away for UAPB. Special teams player, and Clinch, a sophomore out of Montgomery, Alabama.
Yeah, went to St. Jude's High School there.
Or is that 36, rather?
Those numbers are.
Yeah, that's Kyle Noel. So,
That's
yeah,
Kyle?
it looked like 35, but it's actually 36. It says, good job by Roger Robinson down on the sideline. We were able to get a good look at that. So,
Kyle is a redshirt sophomore. You know, you got to be smarter that he's out of Lee High School there in Mariana.
So here we go, 1st and 10 for the Golden Lions. Their own 19. Anderson, little pump fake, going to run it. 25-30, slides out of bounds. I believe enough for a 1st down. A gain of about 11 there. 6:48 to play here in the 3rd quarter. UAPB leading 24-0 over Concordia, and the Golden Lions have the football after that run by Ben.
That 24-0 lead, Tim, with 6:47 in the county.
And the carry is enough for another Golden Lions.
Look at Ben Anderson run.
First and 10, Golden Lions.
Well, he was in the game last week in the 4th quarter, and the score was out of hand on the opposite end of it. So I think you'll see Ben at least to the remainder of this quarter, if not more. Nice little hole up the middle there for Wilson. Picks up about 5 or 6 up to the 35.
Number 43,
We got a
Michael
2nd down
Wilson
about
on the carry.
4 here for
Tripped up by
the
number
Golden
41,
Lions at their own
AJ
35.
McGillivray.
Yeah, Tim, is that a rule?
Gain of 6 off the play brings up 2nd down and 4
In the
for the
second
Golden
half,
Lions
yeah,
from their own
it's the first half.
35-yard
I
line.
believe so. I believe that's right.
Even though UAPB is open next week,
It'll be against Alabama State. I believe that's the rule. Handoff. There's a hole on the left side. Hard running, still on his feet. Flag is down. Another flag comes in here late. And 2 penalty flags on the play, and this may negate a first down run by Michael Wilson.
Multiple flags on
I
the
believe the
play.
first penalty against the goal line is going to be holding, and I don't want to speak too premature, but I believe there's a face mask by Concordia, by the cornerback, number 17, Rivers.
So, the 64 on the offense, personal foul, the 20 on the defense. They participated in it out of helmet. Those penalties were offset.
So Pamplin with the hold, but then you had Andrew Taylor with a personal foul. So they'll offset.
Number 20 will have to sit out one play. His helmet did not.
Another helmet popped off. Another player having to sit out for Concordia.
Tatra Pamplin, I tell you what, this kid out of West Memphis High School there, you know, in high school he dominated the offensive line there for the West Memphis Blue Devils there. He was a 3-year starter. He started every game last year until they sent him. He's a really intelligent player, and he's only going to get better as he moves along. He's very, very strong. He's 6'2", 305 pounds.
And off again. Wilson's got a running room left side. 40 makes a man miss out of bounds at the. Another flag comes in. My goodness, they're wearing out the penalties on the field. It was Wilson getting up to about the 43-yard line, enough for a first down, but another penalty flag. And how many times have we said that tonight?
Well, we haven't called C.J. Brandt's name a lot, but C.J. out of Washington Chapel, he's a redshirt junior that really had a big key block there. He's an excellent blocker. He was recruited coming out of high school as a quarterback. You can't hear the numbers that the officials are calling out.
So UAPB's getting penalized a lot, but so is Concordia. Hands playing. Got a football game going on the field. There we go. First down pass play here. There is C.J. Branch right on cue. Picks up just a couple of yards up to about the 39-yard line of the Hornets. Second down. Second down 3, second down 7.
C.J. was a very good high school quarterback in high school. He was about 25 pounds lighter. Right now he's about 6'2", 250 pounds, but he moved to the tight end spot 3 seasons ago, and that move has been a smooth transition for C.J. And this kid, he's a real smart kid, very intelligent.
Second down 7. Handoff. Wilson, nice little cutback there. Hard running, just about 3 yards, but instead of no gain, picked up about 3, so it's going to be third down and about 4 coming up here.
Yeah, Michael Wilson led the Earl High School to Class 2 state championship his senior year. And this kid, he's a very talented guy. In his spare time, Tim, he's a songwriter. He loves recording rap songs. I tell you, I've listened to some of them, and he's pretty doggone good, too.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah, he's scheduled to graduate in May.
False start on UAPB here, so it's going to make it 3rd and 9. So what does he sound like, man? Jay-Z, maybe a little Drake?
Probably 50 Cent.
Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
50 Cent, huh?
Yeah.
A little $50?
There you go.
I got you.
Yeah, he's pretty. He loves writing those rap songs, and he's multi-talented.
Okay.
He's a kid that came on, walked onto the team 4 years ago, and redshirted as a freshman, and he just kind of stayed in there, worked hard in the weight room, built up some strength, and he's a valuable player in that backfield. Good blocker, too.
3rd down and 9. Anderson is going to be taken down. No gain on the play. Got out of the pocket, stepped up, but then was taken down. So actually going to give him a loss of about 1. So a sack there be credited to Concordia, and I believe that was Christopher Hughes. So Beehives are on the punt away for the Golden Lions with 3:20 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Golden Lions leading Concordia 24-0.
the idea of Nieheisen could drop this football down inside the 10-yard line.
Deep for the Hornets will be number 17, Tylen Rivers.
Tylen Rivers back at about his own 10. Nieheisen, line drive kick, drops like a 9-iron at about the 12. So a pretty good job there for Nieheisen. The Hornets will take over at their own 12 with 2:56 to go here in the third quarter as they trail UAPB 24-0. See which quarterback they want to feature on this drive.
I think Concordia has played several schools in the SWAC. As a matter of fact, I think it's 2 seasons ago, Concordia Gremlins only win there was a homecoming win against Concordia, but Mississippi Valley State played them also All-Pro State. Looks like they got the wave going, Tim.
It's going to be Pierce. He takes the handoff and he is drilled. He hits a wall of Golden Lion defenders.
I
believe that was Jenkins, the first one there.
Jenkins was there.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down also. From the Hornets 12-yard line.
Yeah, and Monterius Massey is a kid that we're going to call his name quite a bit too. He's a redshirt freshman out of Manassas High School there in Memphis.
No gain on the play. Second down and 10 coming up here for Concordia. Aaron Pierce in at quarterback. Receiver in motion, and it's going to be a false start or illegal motion here, I believe, or another delay of game. Nope, it was almost delay of game, and the side coaches for Concordia got a timeout in. That was going to be the 4th time they were going to get a delay of game in this game, so they've been out of sorts a little bit.
Okay, Tim, for his annual UAPB Day celebration, St. Paul Missionary Baptist Church, located at 1404 South Georgia Street, Pine Bluff, hosted Sunday, September 28th, again at 3 p.m. Food fair is geared towards high school The event also is funded by please contact
September 18th. We want to add a lot of black and gold to that Thursday night show on ESPNU. So make the trip to help cheer on your Golden Lions to victory. That's UAPB versus Alabama State Hornets Thursday, September 18th.
Quick timeout.
It was. We're ready to resume play here. Second down and 10 for the Hornets. Pierce going up top, right sideline, and almost picked off. Should have been. David White had it in and out of his hands, and had it for just a second. But as he was falling to the ground, he wasn't able to hold on to it.
Good coverage by David White. He's the kind of key. He's a redshirt freshman. Came in last year, redshirted, but he's out of McKinley High School in Baton Rouge. He's a two-sport athlete. He's also a sprinter.
Another penalty, by the way, Carl. Sorry, we were interrupted with our broadcast with another penalty. My goodness, I am telling you what, this has been a penalty fest.
I'm trying to see how many penalties we had in the first half. I'm sure.
There was a total of 15 in the first half, and we've had almost 6 or 7, at least in this quarter as well.
And Coach Coleman goes back and look at this game.
And it's against UAPB, by the way, so first down for Concordia at the 27 now. Incomplete pass to Deion Johnson. Bring up second down and 10. Go ahead, Carl.
I was talking about David White. He's a kid that he's a redshirt freshman out of McKinley High School in Baton Rouge. He was a two-sport athlete, and he was a sprinter on the high school track team. He has good speed. But he's earned that left cornerback spot, and you can look for David to have a pretty good year. He's a good cover corner.
Second down and 10 from the 27. Pierce in the pocket, steps up, pass complete to the 30-yard line. Give him the 31. Gain of about 4 on the play for the Hornets.
Good old tackle there by
Stop made by Antonio Jenkins.
1:37 counting here in the third.
Talked to Antonio quite a bit this summer, and
Gain of about 3 on the play brings up third down and
really
7.
matured. He's developed, and he's a very impressive young man. And you know, 2 seasons ago, Antonio split time between strong safety and linebacker, and he saw most of the action on special teams.
Shotgun snap. Pierce is going to be sacked. He got away initially, and he stumbled forward and then fell down, a loss of about a yard on the play.
It was Dalton Jones who got his big paw on him first and caused him to stumble.
So that's going to bring on the punting unit for the Hornets.
And
now Andre Mitchell is back out there, back deep for the punt.
After UAPB's offense was shut out last week down in San Marcos, Texas State, I'm sure the defense played Concordia back
the same treatment.
With the same treatment and keep them scoreless.
I like it. Rouser on to punt it away. Gets it away. Mitchell catches it on the fly at the 40. Versus Field. Looks for a block at midfield. Still on his feet. Hornet 37-yard line. A nice return of about 20 yards there for Andre Mitchell. He just ran out of real estate on the sideline. He returned that to the house.
Coach Tobin really likes has the ability to make it consistent. Andre's been timed at 4.41 in the 40-yard dash. You know, in high school, Andre had 4 interceptions, 3 punt returns, 4 touchdowns. He's a playmaker.
Nearly housed it on that one. Anderson back in at quarterback. Shotgun 3 wide to the left. Makes the handoff to LeGrone. Going to throw it out of the pocket. Got a man wide open on the sideline. And he did catch it. An outstanding grab at the 18-yard line. Wesley Hawthorne with some tight roping. Nice footwork there on the sideline. And Anderson really wishes he could have that pass back, because if he throws it where Hawthorne can catch it, he could have turned it upfield, maybe scored a touchdown. He was that wide open.
I tell you what, Hawthorne,
as we conclude the
sorry, Carl, we'll talk about Hawthorne when we come back. That's the end of the third quarter. So we're going to take a timeout here with UAPB leading Concordia College 24-0 at the end of 3. We'll have the fourth quarter coming up, and the Golden Lions are driving right after this timeout.
I chose UAPB because of their master's and PhD offerings in the aquaculture and fisheries department. Applying what we've learned in the classroom to real-world problems in the field has been most beneficial in the classroom. It's that real-world experience that makes the difference. The entire aquaculture and fisheries department act as mentors here on campus. I feel that it's their goal to help me succeed. While attending another university, I had the opportunity to intern at UAPB in the Lawson County Fish Diagnostics Lab. The exposures and experiences in that internship led me to transfer to University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. Upon graduation with my undergraduate's degree in aquaculture and fisheries, I intend to seek a master's degree here at the university. My experience at the university has been a good one. I consider it an honor to be part of a well-established aquaculture and fisheries program that receives national recognition. UAPB is preparing me.
We are set for the fourth quarter here. Tim Stubbs, Carl Whipper back inside of Golden Lions Stadium. 24-0 UAPB leading Concordia College as we start the fourth quarter of play.
I was talking about Hawthorne. He's out of Martin High School there in Arlington, Texas.
As there's a handoff here to LeGrone. LeGrone, big hole off the left side inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 11. And another first down for the Golden Lions.
Tell you what, Tim, this is Concordia defense is really getting tired now. It's like he's gassing the gas, but I was talking with the wide receiver coach Craig Ray. He said that Wesley is the kind of guy that with his hands, that anything thrown in his area, he's going to come up with the football.
And off again, LeGrone, right side. He's going to get into the end zone. Yes, sir. Touchdown, Golden Lions. Aaron LeGrone goes in from 8 yards out. His first touchdown of the season. And the Golden Lions have now opened it up to a 30-0 lead with 14:27 to play here in the fourth. LeGrone getting a taste of the end zone, and we've seen touchdowns by 4 different players tonight. Hawthorne, Willie Young, Michael Wilson, now Aaron LeGrone, and then a field goal by Tyler Strickland, and that's all the scoring, but they are spreading the wealth. And the extra point is good by Tyler Strickland. We'll step aside with a timeout here. Golden Lions now leading 31-0 over Concordia College with 14:27 to go here in the fourth quarter. Right back in a moment.
How did UAPB prepare me? The Business Marketing Program. Here at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, the faculty works very close with us, making sure we reach our full potential. With the help of Career Services, I was able to obtain an internship with Hope Federal Credit Union. This opportunity allowed me to travel to different states and learn additional skills. The company was so impressed at how talented and prepared I was as an intern that they offered me a full-time position as program officer. That's how UAPB prepared me.
Back inside of Golden Lions Stadium. Tim Stubbs and Carl Wimper. 14:27 to go, just underway here in the fourth quarter. 31-0, UAPB on top. After Aaron LeGrone just scored a touchdown. Had back-to-back carries there. 1 for 11 yards, and then capped off the drive with an 8-yard touchdown run to make it 31-0 after the Strickland PAT. Strickland kicks it deep. And Deion Johnson takes it about 2 yards out of the end zone up to the 10. He's got some running room here, 20. And still on his feet to about the 27-yard line. Pretty nifty return there for Deion Johnson.
For a minute, he had a hold to him.
I'm telling you.
UAPB was really just dominating Concordia College. Stats go down, then run off 48 plays, 261 yards compared to 36 plays, 91 yards. Concordia side. Concordia only passed for collected 48 yards through the air, while UAPB picked up 118. But one thing that stands out is it's been a total of 19 penalties in the ball game. 9 for UAPB and 10 for the Hornets.
It has been ugly with the penalties, to say the least. Hendricks, no one to hand it to. He's going to have to keep it himself, and he's going to be dropped for a loss of 1 in the backfield. As he turned with the fake, but there was no one to fake it to. Everybody just left him home alone there, and he's going to lose a yard.
Still, Shepard quarterback in and out, but here's a pretty decent third for Concordia. And now Hendricks coming back, and I guess it's Hendricks' turn for the fourth quarter.
13:45 and counting here in the fourth. UAPB leading Concordia 31-0. Hendricks in there in this kind of a pistol style formation. He'll keep it. Option pitch left. Nice little catch there out of their running back, who had to go up with one hand. It was pitched behind him, went up with his right hand and snagged it, and then took a big hit, but not before he picked up about 8 yards.
Option play to number 7, Caleb Easley.
That was Caleb Easley. Easley making it look easy there, and that was a very difficult little catch there on the pitch by Hendricks.
Yeah, Jared Turner's having to come out the ball game. I believe his helmet came off. Jared is a kid that's he's a redshirt sophomore at Pine Bluff High School. Played for the Zebras. 6'1", 185 pounds.
Had 11 tackles against Texas State a week ago.
He's a very physical ball player. He doesn't shy away from contact. His senior year over Pine Bluff High School, Tim, he had 75 tackles, 5 interceptions, and 2 forced fumbles.
Concordia not bashful to use their timeouts. They'll take one and give me an opportunity here to Talk about our sponsors for the 2014 football season. This broadcast sponsored in part by the Arkansas Lottery, Simmons First Bank, MK Distributors, Trotter Ford, Reliance Bank, Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Jefferson Regional Medical Center, 50 for the Future, Sissy's Log Cabin, and the Little Steakhouse. All proud sponsors of the 2014 UAPB athletic season, football season, and sponsors of the broadcast. 12:55 to go here in the fourth. Tim Stubbs, Carl Wimper, if you're just joining us here at Golden Lion Stadium. UAPB leading Concordia 31-0 here early in the fourth quarter, and Concordia has a 3rd down and 2 coming up here from their own 36-yard line. Hendricks takes the pitch. He's going to sprint right, going to throw, got a man open and nearly picked off. Just underthrown a bit, but Kevin Rucker Jr. nearly had his 2nd interception of the game.
True freshman, took some lumps, but he kept key special team performance.
And maybe they'd go for it there, but they're going to bring in Rouser here to kick it away.
UAPB's come close several times in terms of blocking.
For the Hornets, number 24, Matthew Rosa. And deep for the Golden Lions, number 31, Andre Mitchell.
And going to have another delay of game here on Concordia College.
Wow. I mean, you don't want to go backwards 5 yards. It's just because Andre Mitchell should field his football. UAPB will have to take a timeout.
Yeah, they were. Rouser's yelling at his offensive line, throws the football down. He was wanting them to snap it with UAPB in disarray there.
Try to pick that 5 yards.
Yeah, he was probably just, you know, he's a running back and their punter. He was wanting to take it and try to catch UAPB off guard there. Maybe unorthodox fake punt.
Every Tuesday during the
You know what I like about the University of Arkansas?
What's that?
15-1 student factor ratio makes it possible to maintain the learning environment close to the expertise. UAPB lets strong part of the crowd, without a doubt. UAPB students receive quality education and personal touch.
I like that too, bro.
You like that?
Nice little nugget there.
Okay. It's good to be back with you, partner.
Yes, sir. Back again. Once again. Always excited. Very blessed, very proud. It's
10 years.
You and I together as Rouser boots it away, but I believe our 11th season with you and I back in the booth here as Mitchell's just smashed back at the 28. We'll give him the, I don't think he ever touched the 30, but we're going to give him the 30-yard line.
He was between like a pancake.
Yeah, no doubt. It wasn't good, but he's running off on his own power, so that's a good thing. But the Golden Lions will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30. 12:37 to play. Here in the fourth quarter, 31-0 all UAPB here tonight. They led 17-0 at halftime. Scored 2 more touchdowns here in the second half to open it up to 31-0. And still, Ben Anderson still in the ball game. Hawthorne motion from right to left. Play action here on 1st down. Anderson nowhere to go with it. Going to reverse field. Eludes one man. Throws a dangerous pass, and it's broken up at the 31-yard line. Intended for Willie Young and broken up by Hawthorne. Ben maybe trying to do a little too much there, but the play was blown up because of that penetration. To give Concordia's defensive line a lot of credit tonight, they disrupted a lot of the drop-back passes tonight.
Yeah, they really have. And they've had an advantage because they've seen tape from UAPB from last season. Of course, they were able to see what happened last week against Texas State down in Texas.
The right sideline. Quick strike to. That's Hawthorne again. He's had a big night. Gain of about 15, another goal line, first down.
First and 10, Golden Lions. Around 44-yard line.
And the Golden Lions going to hurry up offense. Interesting.
Now they'll look over to the sideline and may end up having to call a timeout here. That's what they're going to do, call a timeout, or actually Concordia calls another timeout. They use some suckers, don't they?
They're not shy about this gives me another opportunity to talk about UAPB. With more than 700 courses, 33 bachelor's degree programs, 7 master's degree programs, and 1 doctoral program, University of Arkansas Pine Bluff has academic departments for 4 schools, arts and sciences, agriculture, fishing, sciences, business management, and education. UAPB also has business, management, and military science, honors college, and a university college. UAPB also has state campuses in North
assisting us in becoming the premier athletics program in the Southwestern Athletic Conference.
UAPB.edu. I like our new design of our webpage, Tim. Very friendly.
So first down and 10 here for the Golden Lions. And off straight ahead. Big hole rumbling his way up. And the ball gets knocked out at the very end of the play, but all the way up to the 45 of the Hornets.
Michael Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson with the first down, and then the ball may have came loose there at the end of the play. A gain of about 11.
Yeah, Wilson caught the football down in Texas State. He's done a better job of football.
Nevertheless, first down for the Golden Lions. UAPB leading 31-0 over Concordia College. Under 12 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Another carry to Wilson. Wilson stays on his feet as he gets up to about the 42, a gain of about 3. Clock will continue to roll as UAPB trying to keep it on the ground here. Leading by 31. Fourth quarter, they're going to use that clock to their advantage.
The big offensive line Carter and Reagan, the guards, and Perry Joyner, along with Terrence Nathan and Paplin center.
Pump fake here for Anderson, rolls out of some problems, trying to get to the edge and then forced out of bounds. Basically no gain on the play, but again, that defensive line doing a nice job of not letting Ben Anderson get loose, as Anderson becomes very dangerous when the pass play, when the route breaks down, he becomes very dangerous as a runner, and they've done a pretty good job of keeping him at bay tonight.
Well, he's a great run-pass type quarterback. So when the play breaks down, he doesn't hesitate to tuck the football under his arms and run with it. And a lot more so than he did when he was playing his freshman year.
There they are again, flushed out, rolling to his left. Anderson makes one man miss, a little spin move, still on his feet at the 40, and gets up to about the 37-yard line, about a yard and a half shy of the first. Ben showing what he can do in the open field there, nearly got the first down, but comes up a little bit short. They may just go for this here.
I saw Ben and something. I tell you, Ben has just tremendous work ethic. He's 6'3", about 205 pounds. I saw him this summer with a T-shirt on, and Tim, you look at his gun, boy, he's chiseled.
Yeah, he's really filled out nicely. And here on 4th and 1, the Golden Lions going to go for it. May see another quarterback sneak here. It's exactly what you're going to have in a first down for the Golden Lions. Took the snap and then darted to his left and picked up about 2 or 3 yards on the quarterback sneak. And
he went between the left guard and Perry Joyner and the left tackle Carter. Joyner is 6'3", 300 350 right tackle. The left tackle. Carter, he's 6'5", 285 pounds.
9:27 and counting. Here in the fourth quarter, UAPB on top, 31-0. Have a 1st and 10 now at the Hornet 33-yard line. Shotgun snap. Anderson pump fake, gonna throw it. Got a man open. He waits to the last second and almost picked off, and he missed a touchdown. He had Hawthorne wide open, streaking over the middle, and he didn't see him. He just didn't see him. He was locked into the right side of the field. Hawthorne was cutting through the middle of the field towards the left side of the field. And if he would have seen him, he would have had an easy touchdown, and he did not see Hawthorne wide open.
Yeah, wide open. And of course, James Jackson, the cornerback there, almost came up with the interception there.
Oh boy, when Ben watches the film on that, he is going to pound the table. He knows he would have had a touchdown right there. And got a penalty flag, I believe a false start coming up here on UAPB. Delay a game. Or maybe it was nothing, I don't know.
Yeah. Been a lot of delays in the game. It seems like it's been a long football game.
Delay a game on the refs, as they have delayed the game quite a bit with all these penalties. 2nd down and 10 here. Handed off left side, hard running through the pile up to about the 27. Gain of about 5 on the carry, maybe 6. Bring up 3rd down and about 4 here.
That's Hanley
on the carry.
It's Brian Hanley.
Stop made by number 27, Darian Lewis. Also number 41.
Hanley, a junior out of Monticello, Arkansas.
He's a kid, let me tell you, this offensive coaching staff really likes this kid.
He'll take the handoff again. Nice cut by Hanley. Hanley's got the 1st down to the 18-yard line. He made a beautiful little cut there at the line of scrimmage and picked up the 1st down. Brian Hanley with some nice running.
Yeah, when you talk about offensive coordinator, Anthony Jones, he these running backs he's got in the backfield. We haven't seen Braylon Willis too much tonight, but when you look at LeGrone, Michael Wilson, and Hanley, those are 3 guys who can, as they say, can tote the rock.
Yeah, they can get it done. 1st and 10 for the goal line, 7:50 and counting. Here in the 4th, leading 31-0. Here's Hanley again. Got something on the left side, down to the 10. Hard running down to the 7. And a gain of 11. A 1st down and goal to go for UAPB. Brian Hanley, 3 straight nice runs for him.
On the carry, and that's another goal line.
Well, Hanley was an all-state performer there for the Billies. Monticello High School. Junior season. He's a very gifted athlete. I think that he's going to have a promising career with the goal lines, and he's going to get a lot of playing time this season.
1st down and goal from the 7. He'll remain in the game. He'll get his 4th straight handoff, but this time they were ready for him. No gain on the play as he was hit immediately.
You know, oftentimes when you're not used to carrying the football that many times, this is 4th and 6th carry.
Yeah.
You become a little winner.
Drake that time. Jonathan Drake on the stop.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down and goal from the Hornets 7-yard line.
Clock rolls, 6:45 and counting. UAPB leading 31-0. Looking for more as they have a 2nd down and goal from the 7. Again, it's going to be Hanley straight ahead. Hard running inside the 5 down to about the 3.
You know, Hanley, he's really compact. He's built, like I say, he's 5'9", you know, about 195, 200 pounds, but I'm telling you, he's compact and he's powerful.
Got a lineman down for Concordia.
66, Dakota Bragg. Player down on the field.
Big Dakota Bragg is down at about the 7-yard line, and he's going to be down for a second.
He's out of Leroy, Alabama. He's a freshman. 5'9", 260 pounds.
Presents the Marching Festival 2014. It will take place
could
October
be a
11th.
little winded because
At 12
this
o'clock noon,
defensive
right here at Golden Lion
plan
Stadium.
Concordia,
Dates open at
they haven't had
11
the
o'clock
opportunity
a.m.
to
For more information, please call
take players in and out.
870-575-8919 or 870-575-8036.
Tim, there's another program at UAPB that
Well, tell me about it, Carl.
okay, yeah. It's through the Office of Career Services where UAPB students have traveled to Paris, China, Switzerland, and more than half
For
of
Richard Kelley.
the United States on internships and cooperative education assignments with business education, education and governmental agencies. Career Services also provide job search counseling, including resume writing, interviewing techniques, and access to resource materials. For more information, contact Ms. Shirley Cherry over in the Career Services office at 870-575-8461. Ms. Cherry, along with her staff, Ms. Riley, along with Tracy Knowlton, they do a heck of a job over in our Office of Career Services.
3rd down and goal from the 3-eye formation here for UAPB. Hand off Hanley, and this time he's going to lose a yard back to the 5. So to bring up 4th down and goal from the 5, and again, that's what, 5-6 straight handoffs to Hanley. But
You wonder about the field goal team coming in.
yeah, Strickland's going to come on to attempt the field goal. One for one on the night. He was really 2 for 2, but they decided to take the penalty and wave off his other field goal. But this will be an easier one, right in the middle of the field. It's going to be about a 22-yard attempt.
Smart move. I like this. It gives Strickland time to work on his field goal kicking, and you don't want to make it appear like you're trying to go for it to get a touchdown and run the score.
Strickland, not sure what the holdup is now.
Well, the play clock is down to 3. I don't know if anyone called timeout or not.
5:25 is good time. Please shut down.
Yeah, I can't hear the refs with the band playing, but
Ladies and gentlemen, the official
not sure what
class
the clock
time
is here.
is
But
5:25 on the main scoreboard.
now they put, well, you got 6:09 on one scoreboard and 5:25 on another. Most of the time your scoreboards are kind of in sync, right?
Yeah, the scoreboard
time is 5:20.
down by the Thomas,
It's off.
the J. Thomas May field house is off.
Oh, Niedizer couldn't handle the snap. Strickland's going to get drilled back at the 25, and he spikes the ball down. He's going to get a penalty. 3 flags came flying in after Strickland slammed the ball down in disgust. It looked like it went right through the hands of Niedizer. I don't think it was too bad of a snap, but Niedizer couldn't handle the snap, and then Strickland got it, and he was trying to make a play, and then he got swarmed back at the 25, and then they're going to add 15 more on top of that with the unsportsmanlike spiking. And it was more of just out of frustration of them not having a chance to kick an easy field goal. It was just going to be a 22-yard attempt, not much further than an extra point, and then instead got sloppy there and went through the hands of Niedizer on the hold, and now all of a sudden Concordia's got it at the 40-yard line, but it's 31-0 with 5 minutes to go. UAPB in control, but still.
Yeah, still, Tim, Tyler has to be smarter than that, though.
Here's Pierce going to throw it. Had a running back wide open out of the backfield, but incomplete.
I tell you what, Tyler Strickland, he's been a mainstay with this Golden Line football program because I guess his most memorable kick was the kick in the SWAC championship game where he kicked the game-winning field goal.
Did indeed. Remember like it was yesterday. I'm sure he does too. And many UAPB fans will always remember that moment.
Remember how you called the play? You said kid from Waukama.
Wetumpka, Alabama, snapping. A kid from who was holding
Alpine. It was, you put it together real well.
Nevertheless, here is Pierce. Flag is down. He's loose at midfield and hit hard at the Golden Line 45 by, who is that? That's Mitchell. Andre Mitchell on the stop.
Aaron Pierce on the carry. Stop made by Andre Mitchell. Flags on the play.
Another flag down the field. But no, going back to the
Was Aaron, was Godwin the hold?
yeah, Godwin.
So from San Jose, California, a kid from Alpine, California kicking.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway,
Bill
penalty
Ross
at-
was the snapper.
from Wetumpka, Alabama. He was a good one, huh?
Yeah, he was a good one.
And so that's going to back it up. There was a holding penalty against Concordia. And that will negate a nice run there by Pierce. And that's going to back the Hornets up. Instead of being at the UAPB 45, they're going to be backed up to their own 30. 4:40 in counting in the ball game. UAPB leading 31-0. Here's Pierce, drops back, steps up, throws, and is complete at the 41 of Concordia. Deion Johnson had to go down
This pass
to a knee and catch it.
Johnson. Andre Mitchell on the tackle.
Mitchell on the stop.
Well, I know UAPB.
Brings up third down and
They want to
for the
preserve
Hornets.
this shutout. They don't want Concordia to even smell the end zone.
It's going to bring up third down and about 9 here for the Hornets. Bowser, the lone back. Man in motion. Pierce gonna throw it. Nice open field tackle. And a gain of about 3, and that is it. That was Antonio Jenkins with a great tackle in space here on the left side of the field. And on the catch was Caleb Easley, but Jenkins ate him up right there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Antonio, like I said, he's beefed up since he came out of Washington Chapel. He's a very physical player. He's a hard hitter. He's the kind of kid that he looks for contact.
So it's going to bring up fourth down. On to put it away is Rouser, and spiraling kick. Takes a great roll for him, though, all the way inside the 20 of UAPB down to the 17-yard line with 2:59 to go, and that's where the Golden Lions will take over first down and 10.
The UAPB Department of Athletics lost all of our guests to join Concordia, Alabama, as the Lions tackle Alabama State in a Thursday night ESPN showdown on September 18th. We want to add a lot of black and gold for UAPB to this Thursday night showdown on ESPNU. So make the trip and help cheer on your Golden Lions to victory. As UAPB versus Alabama State, Thursday, September 18th. Behold the black and gold.
2:58 remaining here in the fourth quarter as we put our final touches on this one. Golden Lions are going to win their home opener against Concordia College, leading 31-0. Marcus Terrell in at quarterback now. Fakes the handoff. He's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked back at the 10. He's going to lose about 7 yards after the big handoff. So Ben Anderson's day is done. Had a pretty solid game, did Ben.
A loss of about 7 on the play. Brings up second down at about 17.
Through 3 quarters of play, he was 11 of 14 for 118 yards and 2 touchdowns. Of course, I don't have the final stats here through the fourth quarter because they are just given to me after each quarter. But a solid game. He had 63 yards rushing on 10 carries as well through 3. Terrell, the handoff, straight ahead, big hole. Up over the 20 to the 24-yard line, and gain there of about 13 yards. Straight ahead there, Dennis Brunson with a nice run, makes it third down and 3.
Brings up a third down at about
Every time we call the name Dennis Brunson, I think about back in the early 80s when UAPB had a running back out of Pine Bluff High School by the name of Dennis Brunson.
So third down and about 3. Handoff trying to go wide. Brunson, nice little cut there and dives for the first down. He's got it. Picks up 4 yards. So nicely done. 1:23 to play, counting. As we wind down here.
Well, there is a goal line is first down. First and 10.
50 seconds and counting. First and 10, just a couple of more snaps and this one will be over. Brunson gets up to about the, actually no gain. They're gonna say his knee was down at the 28. Give us a chance here as we wind things down. Our got your back defensive player of the game gonna go to number 19, Antonio Jenkins, who had that nice open field tackle a moment ago, finished with 7 tackles on the night. And it got your back defensive player of the game.
Like I said, he's out of Washington Chapel High School, and he's a preseason all-SWAC performer, and had a heck of a season last year. 6'1", 215 pounds. He's an outstanding kid.
Yeah, that's going to do it. They're not going to snap it, and no need to snap it anymore. So that's going to be your final score and your last play right there. The Golden Lions have won their home opener and even up their record at 1-1 on the season with a big 31-0 victory against Concordia College. So Monty Coleman and the Golden Lions back on the winning track. They'll be off next Saturday before we head down to Montgomery, Alabama for a Thursday night ball game in 2 weeks to take on Alabama State in their new stadium down there. Looking forward to that. It's their second year. No more Cracker Bowl. Gotta love that, right? So 31-0 the final. Finley Hill and Mass Communications crew back in UAPB 89.7 studio. Special thanks to them tonight. And for our crew here, Shelley Roby Ingram, Randy Kelley, William Lawson, Archie Howard, Johnny Williams, Tamara Davis, Golden Lions. That's a winner. 31-0 the final. Don't forget Monty Coleman's lunch with Monty Coleman's press conference at the Little Steakhouse Tuesday. We'll be airing that Tuesday evening. We'll have this game for you Tuesday and Thursday night next week as well on UAPB television. And then we'll be airing the press conference with Monty Coleman there at the Little Steakhouse. And that's every Tuesday. If you want to see it live, you can go to the Little Steakhouse and go check out my man Tony.
Get a very good,
out over there.
Get a very good meal. Also.
Yeah, it's a great interaction with Coach Coleman and some of the players. Got a meal and everything, and we'll be filming it, so it'll be back on TV. But it's a real win-win situation. Nevertheless, 31-0 UAPB wins it in convincing fashion here tonight. For Carl Wimper, I'm Tim Stubbs saying so long from Golden Lions Stadium. Go Lions. Good night.